Did you know that Florida's wilderness once echoed with the howls of wolves and the silent stalking of panthers? It's hard to imagine now, but these magnificent predators once roamed freely across the Sunshine State. Today, the landscape has changed dramatically, and these animals are mostly confined to protected areas. Let's explore the fascinating history and current status of Florida's wild cats and wolves. Florida's natural history is rich with diverse wildlife. In the past, panthers and wolves were common sights throughout the state. These apex predators played crucial roles in maintaining the ecological balance of Florida's varied ecosystems, from the dense forests of the Panhandle to the swampy Everglades. These animals were an integral part of the wild Florida landscape. Have you ever heard of the Florida panther? It's a unique subspecies of cougar that's found nowhere else in the world. These big cats are not only beautiful, but also incredibly rare. In fact, the Florida panther is one of the most endangered large cats in North America. Their golden brown fur and piercing eyes make them a true icon of Florida's wildlife. But panthers weren't the only large predators in Florida's past. Did you know that wolves once called Florida home too? Specifically, red wolves were part of the state's natural fauna. These wolves, smaller than their gray wolf cousins, were well adapted to the subtropical climate of Florida. They played a vital role in controlling deer and small mammal populations. Unfortunately, the story of Florida's wolves took a sad turn. As human development expanded and habitats were altered, red wolves disappeared from the wild in Florida. Their absence has left a gap in the state's ecosystem that's still felt today. It's a stark reminder of how human activities can impact wildlife populations. While wolves are no longer found in the wild in Florida, what about the panthers? The good news is that Florida panthers still survive, but their range has shrunk significantly. Today, these elusive cats are primarily found in the southern part of the state. The vast wetlands of the Everglades and other protected areas in South Florida have become crucial sanctuaries for the remaining panther population. Conservation efforts for the Florida panther are ongoing and intensive. Wildlife organizations, both governmental and nonprofit, are working tirelessly to protect and expand the panther population. These efforts include habitat preservation, genetic management, and public education. The goal is to ensure that future generations of Floridians will still have the chance to glimpse these magnificent cats in the wild. Here's an interesting fact. Did you know that the Florida panther is the official state animal of Florida? This designation highlights the importance of the panther to Florida's natural heritage and cultural identity. It's a symbol of the wild spirit that still exists in the state, despite rapid urbanization and development. The legacy of Florida's panthers and wolves goes beyond their physical presence. These animals remind us of a time when Florida was a vast, untamed wilderness. They represent the raw beauty and power of nature that once dominated the landscape. Even though wolves are gone and panthers are rare, their stories continue to captivate and inspire. The conservation of Florida's remaining panthers is not just about preserving a species. It's about maintaining a link to the state's wild past and ensuring a future where nature and human development can coexist. Every panther sighting, every track found in the mud, is a small victory for conservation efforts and a glimpse into Florida's natural heritage. As we look to the future, the fate of Florida's wildlife hangs in the balance. The challenges facing species like the Florida panther are numerous, from habitat loss to climate change. But there's hope. Through continued conservation efforts, public awareness, and responsible land management, we can work towards a future where panthers thrive and perhaps even dream of a day when wolves might once again roam the Florida wilderness. The story of Florida's panthers and wolves is a reminder of the delicate balance of nature. It shows us how quickly things can change and how important it is to protect what remains of our natural world. Every Floridian has a role to play in this ongoing conservation story, whether it's supporting wildlife organizations, learning about local ecosystems, or simply appreciating the wild beauty that still exists in the state. As we reflect on the past and present of Florida's wildlife, it's clear that these animals are more than just species on a list. They're living symbols of Florida's natural heritage, reminders of the wild heart that still beats within the state. The Florida panther, in particular, stands as a testament to resilience and the power of conservation efforts. Imagine a Florida where panthers roam freely and wolves howl in the distance. While this may seem like a scene from the distant past, it's a vision that continues to inspire conservationists and nature lovers alike. It's a reminder of what once was and what could be again with dedicated effort and care for our natural world. The next time you visit a Florida state park or wildlife refuge, take a moment to think about the panthers and wolves that once called these lands home. Listen for the rustle in the underbrush that might be a descendant of those ancient predators. And remember, every wild space preserved, every habitat restored, is a step towards keeping Florida's wild spirit alive. In the end, the story of Florida's panthers and wolves is not just about animals. It's about us, our relationship with nature, our impact on the environment, and our responsibility to protect the wild spaces and creatures that make our world so diverse and beautiful. As Florida continues to grow and change, let's not forget the importance of preserving these natural wonders for generations to come.